Your source of all that is, was, and will ever be. I thank you today and each and every day for all that you do and all that you do through me. I call upon you at this time to guide me in summoning the ascended masters, prophets, prophetesses, and the angels of the highest white light for protection, guidance, as well as clear, concise communication at this time. Please give us the courage and strength necessary for us to face all of the challenges that are before us right now. Wrap us in your mighty wings. Protect us from harsh negative energies. Thank you for always being there for us. Please surround us in your light of protection throughout our day. Be at our side and guide our words and actions to come from a place of love. Please clear our energy and vibration completely of negative thoughts and beliefs, releasing fears and self-limiting beliefs. Help us to fully and completely experience love, light, and joy that is present in every moment and guide our path for our highest and greatest good. So it is, so it is, so it is. We're lighting the palo and the sage. You know the drill. Clearing out that negative voltage to create space for more grace. All right, my first message of the day was not an intuitive one. Well, we built a manifestation totem together with the animal spirit cards. So I'm feeling guided to now go into the Angel Tarot for more intuitively guided messages at this time. I may or may not feel led to reach for another deck, but at this time, the Angel Tarot is solo dolo. Here we go. This is going to be freestyle. Whatever comes out, and is also going to be timeless. Although there may be some golden nuggets of value that come out pertaining to this Lionsgate portal. There are mixed messages of when this portal is supposed to be closing. Some say on August 12th, others say August 26th. So, either way, take advantage of this time to do some blessing and releasing and creating space. I have something in store for the up and coming new moon, full moon. We just had a new moon in Leo. Up and coming full moon, the blue super moon coming in for us. So do be on the lookout for that in the near future. It is 10 days from now. Yes, August 19th at 2:26 p.m. is when this full moon comes into play. With it being a supermoon, however, 3 days before and 3 days after the actual peak of the full moon, we still have access to these energies. So do please keep that in mind. This full sturgeon moon peaks soon. This sturgeon moon is named after one of the oldest and most primitive fish species. Some astrologers believe that it spiritually signifies strength and resilience. Also, do keep in mind that the month of August has 2 full moons. So, blue moons only occur once every 2 to 3 years. There are also 2 types of blue moons, monthly and seasonal. A monthly blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in a calendar month. August is a seasonal blue moon because it won't be the last full moon of summer. It's referred to as a blue moon not because it doesn't just get its name because of what color the moon is, but because of how frequently it occurs. The blue moons only occur once every 2 to 3 years. This means there are 4 full moons during the astronomical summer instead of the usual 3, and that's pretty rare. The third full moon of the 4 is designated as a blue moon. The last seasonal blue moon was on August 31st, 2023. The next one occurs, and the next one won't occur until May 31st, 2026. Let's also mention the Perseid meteor shower along with the full moon. This meteor shower is also occurring this month, and multiple Tennessee state parks are holding even nighttime events on Monday, August 12th for people to view. This means the last official day of summer is Saturday, September 21st, as the official first day of fall is September 22nd at 7:44 a.m., also known as the autumnal equinox, the last official day of summer, the day before. Okay, anyways, great on that. And let's get into these cards, shall we? 7:47. 7:47 on the timer as I said that. There is significance to this number. A reminder of our strong connection with the divine realm, signifying that we are supported, guided, and loved by the universe and our spiritual guides. We're being moved to trust in the divine plan for our life and surrender to the flow of the universe. So let's go into the Angel Tarot. Whatever comes out, comes out. We're just going to go with the flow. Well, that's one full pass. What do we have at the bottom? The 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Setting boundaries. Protecting our bounty. Behind that, we have the Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or even proposals. The need to balance emotions and an invitation to social events. Lots of things coming in as the summer is at its peak, beloveds. So, I'm getting more like protecting our bounty and standing up for our beliefs, as well as working on maintaining and balancing our emotions. What further messages do we have? The 9 of Air, but it was in reverse. I had to flip it up to read it. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. Yeah, we're not losing any sleep. Nor are we expecting the worst. At the bottom, we have the Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. New coming in for us. New coming in for us. If we follow the guidance of the manifestation totem that I built in my first video submission for today, which is uploading as I speak, the importance of kindred spirits, soulmate connections, finding our clan, finding our tribe, or recognizing them anyway, coming together, working well together, playing well together, and just going with the flow. And as we continue to do so, our vocations expand, our personal life expands, our heart center expands. And I'm seeing 3 different moons in this image. Here, here, and here. So, a lot of this manifestation is going to be coming in with this upcoming August full moon, followed by the next preceding full moons. So August, September, and October full moons are extremely significant at this time in terms of manifestation. Blessings are going to be coming in for us for the next 3 months. 1, 2, 2, 1 on the timer as I said that. A stabilizer coming around to remind us that the ground will always be underneath our feet. We will always get what we want or something better than we can even imagine. There are no guarantees in this world, but we can count on those 2 things. Just out of curiosity, what does it mean for love? It means we have reached a new level. Whether we are single or in a relationship, things are different now. We can be guided to abandon old patterns and instead be innovative and consistent in our connections. There it is, clarifying what I just said about working well and playing well together, which has become a bit of a frequent trend in my messages. A message from Spirit telling us that Spirit is with us all day long, guiding us into the right direction. A sign to remain positive no matter what we may be going through. And we are a powerful magnet that is attracting more of that love. Here we go, back into the tarot. Oh, come on. Oh, 2 cards came out. Both of them major arcana. The Release card and the Chariot card. Self-discipline leading to the end of a phase or a situation and spiritual transformation. An important achievement. Positive public recognition. Excellent. So, both of these numbers, the number 7 and the number 13, are extremely spiritual. These are definitely good fortune numbers. And just so you don't think I'm full of shift, we're going to read on it. What did I just say? The number 7. Experiencing 7 as an angel number, either within a set or without a pattern. Good fortune, especially finance-wise, on the way. New monetary opportunities may arise, so 7 invites us to branch out and explore possibilities beyond our comfort zone. Booyah! What does it mean in love? What does it mean in love? A reminder to follow our heart and trust our intuition when it comes to love. One of deep connection and forging close relationships that support us on our spiritual journey. Now let's talk about the number 13. Shall we? We shall. Transformation and new beginnings. While change can be intimidating, it's essential for growth and personal development. Embrace the changes happening in your life with optimism and enthusiasm, knowing that they are leading us towards greater fulfillment and success. Welcome to the round table, Azrael and Metatron. We're going to introduce them properly. Beginning with the number 7 and the Chariot card. Our good fortune is rolling in for us, beloveds. We're being guided to create that space for it, and it's incoming. So, what would you call that? The 10-minute warning? The number 7. Archangel Metatron can increase your motivation and energy levels so that you'll accomplish your priorities. Metatron uses a sacred geometric shape called a Merkaba, or Metatron's cube, to warp time, which enables us to instantly manifest our dreams into reality. This card means we've successfully balanced a recently challenging situation. Our ability to see both sides, take action, and make decisions has garnered our approval, respect, and gratitude. So bask in the joy of what you've accomplished. Stay calm and grounded and be clear about what you're trying to achieve. It's important to show the self-control, determination, and willingness to go the distance at this time. Exercise control firmly but kindly with others. Self-discipline is what stood out to me, as I mentioned before I went into the guidebook. And interestingly enough, in comes the release. And it is most certainly part of self-discipline. So, let's introduce Azrael appropriately. Archangel Azrael heals our heart when changes and losses bring about grieving. Call upon Azrael to help us move forward fearlessly and let go of the past. Inevitable positive changes, beloved. Relationship transitions and spiritual evolution. It's time to move on because this project or phase of our life is now complete. No benefit in remaining in these situations. Instead, shake off the old and welcome the new. Experiencing a sense of relief at this ending, or even a bit of sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which we've outgrown. Take our time in adjusting to this change in our life. It's not necessary to rush ahead. Be kind to ourselves during this period of transition and seek the support of friends and family. All right, so yes, I got spiritual transformation resulting from these important achievements, beloveds. Oh, but we're definitely going to go deeper. So, I see horses in both images. So there is significance, spiritual significance to these horses at this time. We often think of horses as domesticated, but they are still wild horses out there, and without humans, they are very much a pack animal. Okay. When danger is approaching, they run as a herd, but those out front or at the back are more vulnerable. Those of us who are lagging behind or are too ahead of our times. Even the horses we keep today are not truly domesticated. We have not subdued them. We have harnessed their talents, but they are still free spirits. We will not conquer it, but work alongside it, respectful of its wild and independent nature. After all, we can lead a horse to water, but we cannot make him drink. We can lead a person to knowledge, but we cannot make them think. Horses have been around for a very long time, and the ancient ancestry that we know today was the size of a spaniel. Let us experience the wild freedom of the horse. It allows us to travel much further than before and much quicker. We could carry more with us when we travel, and our hunting range expanded, and we could visit other groups of humans more easily. Same can be said for the camel. The horse allowed us more capacity for exploration. So the horse is associated with travel, which makes absolute sense because, it's the chariot. Either rolling in for us or we're rolling out with it. Put it where it fits. Also associated with moving forward and journeying and stamina. Nobility and wealth. A status symbol, with the rider literally being elevated above most of us. In this image, notice that the horses are actually elevated above the one who thinks they are in control. So, they are also associated with clairvoyance. As we may look confident and sure, but the horse will know, and if under that mask we're really scared. They are linked to journeying, as they not only help us travel in the world, but also help us travel to and through other worlds. And the number 7 is significant because it's a sign of good luck, but 7 nails also fasten the horseshoe to the hooves, making this 7 a very powerful and fortunate number. So we see this horse both in the Chariot, but also in the 5 of Cups, 2 very different cards. This is our inner warrior, and she keeps showing up, reminding that we don't need to be in fight mode all the time. Part of being a good warrior is about taking time to get our body and mind in shape. She took a while to show up because she had been completely depleted and was recuperating elsewhere. Now she's one of the cards that we go to when needing to channel strength, willpower, direction, focus, and clarity. The very embodiment of moving forward, pushing on, and facing challenges. So there it is. Pushing on, moving forward, and facing challenges. at the split, we have the Star card and Archangel Jophiel coming out with the Ace of Earth. So this is, we are on the right path and the inflow of abundance. Promising business and adventures and even contracts for some of us. Keep facing your true north. That's what I just heard. Keep facing your true north. Both of these are very promising cards. Let's look a little deeper at this Ace of Earth. Our kingdom is being restored. Yep, our kingdom is being restored. Ooh. I see a dragon flying in the background. I also see a gargoyle. Gargoyles. Let's see if I can adjust the light here. There's a gargoyle right here. If it'll focus. There it goes. See that? Oh, and then it went out of focus again. But yes, there's both a dragon flying in the background and a gargoyle. Gargoyles are known as protectors and guardians, as are the dragons, interestingly enough. Spiritual guardians. So, we are protected. So, new protection, new security coming in for us. They hold ancient wisdom and encourage us to reconnect with our primal energy. Portrayed as both protectors and guardians. Oh, word for word what I just said. As well as destroyers. A real dichotomy here as the ancient wise guardian and the raw fighting destructive force. A dragon is medicinally useful. There is a type of sap known as dragon's blood, which is anti-inflammatory, helps heal tissue, and has antiviral properties. Disclaimer alert, I am not a doctor. This is not a diagnosis. looking into the dragon illustrates a lot about how different cultures view themselves and nature and even women. Many patriarchal myths tell of the world order established out of chaos through the killing of a dragon, giant, snake, or sea serpent. We find this especially in Greek and Near Eastern mythologies. The Hebrew god kills Leviathan, Apollo kills Python, by which he establishes control over the Delphic oracle. Zeus takes out Typhon, which is the last child of Gaia, the earth, and so on. Many of these tales explicitly identify the serpent monster as female or associate it with an archaic goddess or with the site of female power, the body of the goddess. Written by Rachel Pollack. If it was female, it's linked to female asexuality and menstruation, and deleting it is the acting out of the instinct to destroy what we do not understand, what we fear, and what we can't control. By we, of course, we mean the patriarchy. So thinking about the image of dragons in relation to how much of the Western world, actually much of the world in general, treats nature today. The dragon slaying narrative also places the dragon slayer in the role of potential sacrifice, someone who is prepared to pay the cost so that others might have a better life. It feels a bit like there's a real powerful sureness and strength that comes with this, and with most things it can tip into good or bad, oscillating between them. With great power comes great responsibility and such things. The Aztec culture was founded by Quetzalcoatl, a dragon god of the wind, of the planet Venus, of the dawn, of arts and crafts, and of learning and knowledge. An excellent god to be creating a civilization. Imagine a society focused on these things as the basics for its people instead of materialism and consumerism. Many contradictory things to many people. The most important thing to consider is how we feel about them. Do we find them to be friendly or fierce, helpful or frightening? And in parallel to that, how do we approach nature and asexuality? Okie dokie smoky. That's enough of that. Queen of Air, clearing away all that no longer is serving us, becoming more independent and realistic. Out comes the Queen of Earth. Dealing with situations with a more kind and understanding approach. Seeing the humor in some situations. Both of them have crystal balls, so to speak. Oh my gosh, I never noticed this before, but in this image, there's a pair of rabbits. They are there, I promise. It's like we're ready, we're spiritually ready with that Magician, but it's in reverse. We don't have the resources, the external resources. But with that Ace of Earth, we're being guided to not focus so much on the material, but more so, this unicorn, by the way, represents Christos consciousness, the embodiment of Christ energy. For those of you who like to make fun of unicorns, now you know. Or you may have already knew and didn't give a flying flux. But hey, it is what it is. It's an immutable truth, as some would say. Immutable truth. Focusing more on our creativity and our consciousness. Not a whole lot coming in right now, guys. And it's coming in slow. Three of water. The need to have more fun. At the bottom of the deck, the Page of Water. So we just went from the Three of Water to the Page. Relationships beginning new phases. Our psychic abilities are being enhanced at this time. So it's like saying the more we relax and just go with the flow, the better off we are, as within, so without. Benefiting the inner temple and the external. What are the random messages, please? Well, the Ten of Cups. Trustworthy relationships. Victory with the Six of Fire. The Empress in reverse. We have not been taking good enough care of ourselves. Time to step up our game. The Eight of Water. Not feeling so good about having to move on. And the Two of Fire. Still in the process of coming into our own as it is in reverse. So it's competing goals with the Five of Fire and being unable to make a decision. So it's competing goals getting in the way of our decision making. Conflicting goals, creating indecisiveness. But notice towards the beginning of the message, I said that there were going to be some shifts in terms of connections, moving on, including relationships, leading to the Four of Fire, a happier home life, contentment, peace. But as of right now, with the Knight of Air, or excuse me, the King of Air in reverse, we have not been speaking more clear and concise communication with confidence. And so that's something that we still need to be working on. And by doing so is when that 1111, to me, the four wands in alignment represent 1111. And interestingly enough, I put this wristwatch on today that is always set at 1111. So we have the dragon and the horses, excuse me, unicorns. It's time to speak up. It's time to speak up about something that is going to bring mental clarity. Yep, time to speak up about something that's going to bring mental clarity. No need to focus on your plans and revising them. They don't need to be changed. They're just being slowed down a bit. But with that Chariot coming out, something is in terms of good fortune coming our way. Straight up. Straight up. Being recognized for high quality work. Our creativity is on point. And the ones who don't like it and don't appreciate it can take their earthly eyeballs, their worldly eyeballs, somewhere else. Like on the other side of that mountain range. Toodaloo. Toodles. That's right. If they don't want to be a team player, they can go sit on the bench. Period, poo-poo. Period, poo-poo. Yes, we're being guided to have patience at this time. We're being slowed down to be reminded of why we're here and to be more patient. And behind that, we have the 6 of air. Things are going to be looking up. But some of us haven't been trusting our intuitions. So we're being guided to slow down and take time to carefully review our options. We have the Knight of Air. This is Archangel Michael, showing up with creative solutions for us. So, Archangel Michael, writing in. With good fortune so prevalent that we will even be receiving some beneficial, positive public recognition. And for some of us, regardless of our own pace, it's going to be coming in fast for us with that Knight of Air. Archangel Michael is working tirelessly for us. Tirelessly. What did I just say? Archangel Michael is working tirelessly for us. The world is our oyster, beloveds. Believe. Archangel Michael is the right-hand man of the source of all it is, was, and will ever be. We are. I'm getting those as above, so below, as within, so without vibes from this again. I see. We're rising above the desolation. There's like an image of like doom and volcanistic occurrences and activity going on over here, but we're over here, rising above all of that with the assistance of Archangel Michael. He has the whole world in his hands. He has the whole world in his hands. He's double fisting it. He's not wasting any time either. He has wands in both hands, bringing in both his divine masculine and divine feminine energies to manifest joy, contentment, gratitude, mowing over the path towards enlightenment. We're doing a great job. We're doing the work. rising above the desolation, coming out of it. Like, it can resemble an oyster, but it also looks like a mirror or a portal to me. So this is Archangel Michael just on the other side of this open portal saying, come with me. You'll be protected and guided and nurtured with both the divine masculine and the divine feminine being harnessed. The divine masculine and the divine feminine being harnessed. Archangel Michael and the World card. Let's see here. The number 21. Okay. Archangel Michael oversees our divine life purpose, and he knows what roles our soul has been born to fulfill. Call upon Michael for guidance as to our next steps and for the courage, strength, and confidence to take them. This angel is sent to us because we've happily completed something of great importance. We're being congratulated on a job well done, ready to move on to something new. Enjoy your feelings of wholeness and completion and give yourself a pat on the back for your amazing accomplishments. We are growing spiritually and have evolved to a whole new level in our understanding of the universe. We've experienced significant enlightenment and have expanded our consciousness of how to attain joy and contentment, feeling a great sense of gratitude. Moving on up. Moving on up. That's right. This is a upgrade, leveling up, complete clarity, awareness, recognizing our true talents, freedom. That's right. God, sovereign, free. All we have to do is step through that portal. On the other side of that portal is the gift of understanding, of the universe even. Expanded consciousness. Beautiful. Learning what we can from our situations. Opening our heart and mind to those around us with that King of Water. Something significant about these zebrafish. There are a lot of them. A lot of zebrafish. Oh my gosh, and right behind that we have the Wheel of Fortune, and even more of Archangel Michael's energy coming through. Okay. Let's look up these zebrafish as a totem. They represent unity and cooperation within a community. Those aligned with the zebrafish as a totem are believed to be great team players. I'm willing to bet that's what they're about to say. Oop, wrong one. Yep. Zebrafish. abundance, fecundity, and prosperity in the Celtic culture. The perfect equilibrium between light and dark. Spiritual medicine of the zebra fish encourages us to seek harmony in our lives, to find the middle ground between polarities, and to embrace the dance of opposites that exist within and around us. Zebrafish hearts have the ability to regenerate and create change. Wow. So many creature teachers. There's a lot going on in this image. So many creature teachers. But I'm feeling guided to focus on the zebrafish at this time. Zebrafish can lose up to 20% of their heart muscle without long-term consequences, as they can repair the damage completely within 8 weeks. Adult mammals lack this superpower. Yeah. If part of their heart is removed, they can grow it back in a matter of weeks. So to me, this is like, if you're feeling heartbroken, or like your heart has been torn all apart, shattered, tattered, whatever your favorite analogy is, as if we should ever have to choose a favorite way to describe our broken hearts, right? Come on now. What this is saying to me, and you can make your own interpretations here, but with their superpower, one of their superpowers being able to repair their own heart, this is symbolic to the Most High and Source and the zebrafish and Archangel Michael all telling us that even a broken heart can be healed. Whatever losses we have felt, people, places, things, situations, some of it can be repaired, some of it can be replaced. But the main objective of what I'm trying to say here is that healing is possible. Recovering from a broken heart, a shattered, tattered heart, is possible. Not all hope is lost due to a broken heart. As the zebrafish embodies adaptability and intuition. So we're being guided to hone in on our intuitions, follow the guidance of what's left of our sacred heart, also a symbol of balance and harmony, associated with striking a balance between the different aspects of life, such as work and personal time, emotions and logic, inner worlds and outer responsibilities. In the natural world, the zebrafish is known for its resilience and adaptability, qualities that also resonate in its symbolic meaning. In historical context, symbolizing fertility, transformation, and subconscious wisdom. Pointing to its deeper resonance with themes of regeneration and life cycles. They have even been scientifically studied. Its role in genetic and biomedical research. It's become an icon of discovery and healing. As a totem, it embodies adaptability and intuition. Those who identify with this totem might find themselves naturally adept or navigating life's flow and currents, utilizing their intuition to make swift and harmonious decisions. Emphasizing resilience, just as the zebrafish thrives in various conditions, those with this totem can overcome challenges with grace. Exploration, the zebrafish encourages a continuous quest for knowledge and understanding, urging individuals to dive deeper into their curiosities. Community and connections, zebrafish often swim in groups, highlighting the importance of social connections and teamwork. So that has been an ongoing theme in the last two videos. So I'm feeling guided to leave it at there with that zebrafish totem. Archangel Michael coming in double for our troubles, by the way, with both the wheel, triple actually, the wheel, the world card, and the Knight of Air, all together. Interestingly, both of his images look like portals, this one being the Stargate, this one being the mirror. All of it accessible to us, thanks to our gracious right-hand man. It's also to say, if you notice, when looking at these fish, that they are all different. An omen that there is no one size fits all. Calm, clear, peaceful, emotional clarity. Suggesting that balance and serenity are within reach, urging us to trust in the calm process of life. And there we have it. Archangel Michael is always on point and always on time. We just have to trust, hone in on our curiosities as well as our intuitions. Understand that there is no one size fits all, and our differences are what make us authentic and unique. And we're being guided to embrace that very much so, as well as that more playful behavior, encouraging us to embrace joy and spontaneity. A reminder to not take life too seriously and find delight in simple pleasures. We may be navigating through a challenging time, beloveds. We're being prompted into introspection. A clear understanding and resolution is coming through with us as long as we continue to practice patience and remain perseverant. All right. So, there we go. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope these messages find you well, beloveds. Happy Friday. And brightest blessings.